All right, guys, let's talk about our goals for 2023. Let's get into it. What's up, guys? In this video, we're going to talk about the goals to leave in 2022 and then new goals to make for 2023. So let's get right into it. First of all, let's start by saying that many of you probably will not achieve your goals because you're going to forget about it in like 5 days. It's going to be January 5th. Oh, I forgot about the whole New Year's resolutions thing. I'm just going to go back to eating ice cream and not exercising. Well, we're here to tell you to make sure that you don't do that this year and not to fall off. At this moment, at the time of this recording, it is January 2nd. I am doing pretty good on my diet so far this year, even though it's been 2 days. Which is good. Yesterday, I did one meal a day, and I had a bunch of meat and cheese, and I stopped eating at like 4 p.m. and I was done. And today I had one meal as well, although I should have had more calories. I just had 2 chicken burgers and I had 5 eggs with no cheese, which is not good. I like cheese. So my diet has been pretty good so far, just like I promised myself. And, a few goals I have are to, I want to lose a little bit more body fat in a couple of months. So right now, Mike and I, if you got to see our other video link in the description, where we said that we're gonna give ourselves 100 days to get 6-pack abs. So far I'm doing pretty good. I am slowly working towards it, and I'm gonna keep trying to stay consistent on my diet. So hopefully, when April rolls around, I'm gonna have that pre-summer body ready to go, and it's gonna be awesome. And then we're gonna do a photo shoot for the channel for stuff we're gonna do because we like to be honest about what we're doing. So, I want to have my diet in check. We want to expand. I'm working on a book. He's working on a book. So we have some projects that we're trying to do, trying to get some people on for some podcasts for this year, trying to get some interesting conversations going. And we also want to create a unique learning experience for the viewer, which is you. So we have some interesting goals so far.
Yeah, I feel like the best thing to do if you're trying to set goals for yourself for 2023 is to write them down. Have either like a big whiteboard like this, write stuff down like on a big whiteboard of the things that you want to get done, right?
Let's show them what we got written. Let's show them an example of how to do it.
Yeah, so what we got written on here, as you can see on the top where my hand is right here, we're going to work on a keto course. So we're going to work on
like how to do the ketogenic diet and like how to
things to do
eat
for the
properly,
diet, all that stuff, all that fun stuff. Then we have the work on our books. So that's for both of us. We have 2 separate types of books that we're working on. We'll have, once we actually get through the process of writing them, and when we get to the end of that, we'll have more information on that. But for right now, just know that it's being worked on. It's in the pipeline. Another one is creating other types of progress, like a card game, a drinking game, pretty much. What else we got? One of them actually is completed now, which is the one that I have right here. Is talking to our tech guy, Nick. Thank you, Nick. Shout out to Nick for this camera that we're using for this first video of 2023. Hello, Nick. Thank you. And then the next one on here is podcast email. So getting other people on the podcast, other YouTubers.
You're sending out some emails, making some connections,
people in the game that are, doing the things that we're doing, trying to get them on podcasts and trying to have conversations. And so I say the best thing to do is someone who wants to accomplish goals. The best thing to do is not just only keep them in your brain, because the brain is a powerful tool, but it's also a dumb thing too, because it'll forget if you're doing a bunch of stuff.
You gotta try to do your best to stay consistent.
Yeah, best thing to do, write things down. And if you got a whiteboard, that's probably the best place, so you can just
or use it like a notebook or your phone notes. Like, there is no excuse to why you should not be making any notes. But a lot of you guys need to conquer your inner demons, and you need to stop eating the crap foods, and you need to get on the grind, which is what we're talking about. It's very easy to get sidetracked and to go back to your old habits, but this year is going to be about making new habits and having them stick for the rest of your life. And there's so much information out there that can make you guys healthier and make you think. But a lot of you guys waste time on TikTok and you're on Twitter. So it's like, we're playing video games all day, which I used to be me when I was in like high school. I play a lot of PS2, and I still play PS2 sometimes, like only when I have time. But a lot of people find any excuse of how to waste their time and how to, but this year is about conquering. It's about coming better. Also, I think this year we should all make it a goal to stop trusting our government and to stop watching the news, stop believing what we hear online, and make our own assumptions, and learn to critically think more. Just stop listening to all the propaganda out there and become a little smarter this year. Try to make yourself a little more aware of the world and how it's trying to make you weak, and overcome that, become a little bit better in the world.
Yeah, something that you should definitely do for dealing with 2023 and stuff we're leaving behind in 2022 is definitely going through your 2022 goals, looking at them, seeing where you were in progress or if you had made progress, and then rebrand them, recreate them into better goals for yourself, and then leave those old goals behind. Like, if you had a specific weight goal that you wanted to get to in 2022 by the end of the year, and you, let's say you didn't make it, maybe you made it too high, then probably the best thing to do is to create maybe not a full year goal, but start creating smaller goals that get you to a goal that maybe you want to get to. So then it'll help you get through it easier. Got to start evolving your goals into goals that are easily attainable. It'll be easier on your brain. So let's say if you wanted to lose 100 pounds in a year, let's say, all right, so my goals for 2023, I want to lose 20 pounds in 2 months. And then, you just keep doing that every 2 months. Like, oh yeah, I want to lose this amount of weight every X amount of months. It's just so it's a lot easier for you to like handle in your brain. Sometimes when you see like big numbers for specific goals, like deadlines and goals, it starts to overwhelm you a little. So the best thing to do would be to make them a little smaller, make them look like they're easily attainable. So then you can just be like, you can breeze through it, and then you can start the next one. And then you can just keep going, because in the back of your mind, you want to lose a lot more weight, but you're setting it so you're like, oh yeah, I want to lose 20 pounds in X amount of time. And then that gives you the rest of the year to be like, okay, now I'm going to do the same thing, but for these 2 months, or like for these 3 months, the next three, so on and so forth. And that way you'll probably even lose more weight doing it that way than you would have to say, I want to lose 100 pounds in 12 months. So just try that.
Another goal you guys definitely have to have for this coming year is to consume better content. Stop consuming all the stupid stuff on the internet. Stop consuming all these crappy foods. Consume content. Like if you're going to research something, maybe read a book on a topic you'd like, or learn a new skill. You can watch video courses on many things online. You can, as I said, read new books, maybe learn a few things. Different goals you can set involves you actually taking the time to trying new things and seeing what you like, and maybe finding a better way to use your time productively instead of wasting time playing video games all day and just scrolling through TikTok. Actually create something instead of consuming something, and try to consume content that fuels your brain rather than destroys it. So this is something that you guys should really keep in mind for the year. Try to find things you'd be interested in doing, and then, take the time to go out, make some new friends, maybe join a club, find a better use of your time than doing the same old stuff you were doing before. Make life interesting. That way you'll be a little happier.
Yeah, get a goal that's like an extracurricular activity in a sense, where you want to join a sports club, or so like a tennis club, or join a bunch of people that like to play basketball at your local park.
The possibilities are endless.
Yeah, you can do anything as long as it keeps you active, it makes your brain move, and it prevents you from sitting at home not doing anything. As long as you can do something with yourself, regardless of whatever it could be, that keeps you from being sedated, pretty much sitting at home and eating foods that you probably shouldn't be eating. As long as it does that, you're good. At least in my opinion, that's a good start.
Yeah, guys. So hopefully watching this video will give you a good kickstart into 2023 and how you can live a better life this year. It is just the beginning. You guys have a lot to do, a lot to learn, a lot to experience in life. So don't let anything get you down, and try new things. Try to get out there. Try to become a little bit better this year. Last year is over. This year is new year. Now this is your time to get in and actually, make some gains, make some real progress this year. That way, when the end of the year comes again, you're going to look back on this year and say, wow, no matter, even though the world is in shit right now, I did the best I could. And that's all we can ever do. So if you like this content, make sure you hit the like button on the video, and also subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and leave a comment on what your goals are for the year and let us know. And you can also donate to the Cash App link in the description below. We put a lot of hard work into these videos. So if you want to help show some support, you can donate. And with that said, we're going to see you guys in the next video.